Hello, a warm and very fuzzy welcome to you all. We are at the stunning venue of the Blue Marlin in Ibiza. And this is in fact this is how we're rounding off MTV's glorious season on the island. This is our closing event. And who would we rather spend it with than Ananya and Louie Vega? So we are here, this is their Saturday residency, and this is Sunset Ritual. So guys, over to you. Tell me, how has this season been for you, summer 2011?
Well, you know, Anane and I, we did this party last year, and it was a big success on the island, and people were talking about it, had great times, and we were invited again by the Blue Marlin. It's a lovely place. It's the most prestigious beach club you could ever go to in the world, I would say, and it's here in Ibiza.
And Anane, what makes this venue so special for you two? Because obviously you're both resident together. What's the dynamic like, and how's it all been going for you?
Well, it's amazing because it's a sunset party, so we start at about 6 p.m. until 5 a.m. and so it's an incredible journey of music and people and family. I mean, during the day there's families dancing with their kids, and then we move into the nighttime and inside, and then it becomes more adult and grown. So it's really amazing to be able to take this whole musical journey with myself and Louie and all the guests that we had for the summer.
So like a really cross-section dynamic working right across the board. That's fantastic. And so obviously we're actually joined by a very old friend of yours and a long-standing colleague and close buddy. So Todd Terry, does that mean a lot to you to have a long-standing working relationship but also a close friendship with someone like him?
Yes, I mean, you know, Todd Terry was one of the first DJ producers that I met back in '86, you know, when he was really young. I was really young in the clubs in New York, and he used to bring me music to play, and he really did change the sound of house music. And to have him here tonight, it's an honor for us. And, you know, we're really excited that when we asked him, he said he really wanted to come and have a good time with us, and he's here now, so we're really in awe right now, you know.
And also, so traveling together, do you find that you get to spend much time like just in Ibiza and hang out, or is there a lot of toing and froing as a couple or independently? How does that work?
I mean, it's been both. We've been fortunate enough to work together as a couple and tour together. We did Corsica, we did Tenerife, Greece, Mykonos, Italy, and then we also separate and do it individually as well. He just got back this morning, and I was home, and last week I was gone. So Ibiza is base for now, and then we travel out from here. Yeah. Not a bad place to be.
No, not at all. A lovely base to have. Now, obviously, talking about travel, as we know, Asahi are sponsoring the MTV closing event that we are sharing with you at your Sunset Ritual. So have you spent much time in Japan, either of you, or travel around much there?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we've toured with the band there, Elements of Life. She sang. We did a full tour for all the Blue Notes. We did over 16 gigs there, and I mean, you know, I've been going to Japan for so many years, and you know, one of my favorite places is in Tokyo. It's called Air. It's one of my favorite clubs, and you know, I at least visit Japan once a year. Anane's DJ'd out there. Oh no, she hasn't DJ'd. She's performed. She sang with the band, and she also sang, you know, in a lot of clubs. So we're looking forward to doing Japan and bringing what we do together as DJs over there.
And how is performing out there? How did you find the audience? And was that fun and exciting? A different energy, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, when we did the Blue Notes, which are the jazz clubs, really prestigious jazz clubs, it was actually my first time as a performer with the Elements of Life band, and it was really hard work, and it was quite different actually. The people really reserved, but really enjoy the music. And then at one point in the night in Tokyo, I mean, they just got up on the table. So it was like from really reserved to then just completely out there. So it was really amazing. It's such a beautiful culture, and, you know, to see what is there in Japan.
Yeah, it's an amazing place, I've spent time in Tokyo, and I also love it very much. So as Ibiza has been your base, do you have an idyllic Ibiza day, or what would be like your perfect day in Ibiza if you weren't working and you just kind of just chilling? What would that be like?
Oh, man. Well, you know, we love going to the beach, and there's some nice quiet beaches that a lot of the locals taught us about, you know, that are really wonderful to have lunch at and be together. There's not too many people. I mean, I don't know if I should announce it because then I might ruin what they, you know, what their hidden beaches and secrets are, you know. So I gotta respect that. But there are really beautiful places out here in Ibiza where you can go and be alone practically, you know. And they serve great food right on the beach, you know, beds on the beach. I mean, you know, beautiful waters, clear, you know, so couldn't get better than that.
Because there is obviously that side to the island too, which is fantastic, because there is the sort of the two sides. So that's why we love it here. So I guess finally, and last but by no means least, what's sort of next? Obviously this season is drawing to a close. What's sort of next on the cards? Have you been in the studio recently together or independently? And give me the DL.
I mean, Louie just finished up the Elements of Life 2 album. It's in the works, and we want to take Sunset Ritual around the world. I think we need to take it to this concept and this beach concept. We want to take it to other beautiful, amazing beach places in the world. I'm going to start working my second album. We have a movie in the works, and so there's just lots.
Can you talk about the movie?
I mean, no, not yet, but it'll be coming. We've done the soundtrack for it, and so you know, we're just keeping it on a little hush, and then soon.
So there is a lot taking place. Are you coming to London anytime soon? Because obviously that's where I'm from, so I'd be very interested to know, guys. Are you coming over?
Yes. I'll be in London October 1st, and I'm playing for the Groove Odyssey party with Bobby and Steve, and I think it's at Proud 2.
At the O2, Proud 2, yeah. Awesome. Now, I guess you probably get asked this all the time, but who wears the trousers when you work together? Is there, who wears the trousers? Come on.
That's obvious, you know.
And are they?
We have a really beautiful relationship, and you know, I have to say that she's somebody really special that I met, you know, 14 years ago, and she changed my life. You know what I mean? I have to say that it can't get better than this, where you could DJ with your wife, you can produce your wife in the studio, you can write songs together, you can travel the world together. You know, we have a beautiful son. You know, I mean, you know, it's really wonderful what we have, you know, and the hardest thing is because we travel so much and there's so much going on, it's just really, we work really hard on trying to spend as much time as we can together, because even when we're in places like this, we get pulled apart by all the things going on. But I'd have to say that I'm really lucky to have a beautiful person like Anane in my life.
That's amazing. I'm quite jealous. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining us. Well, okay, so that is basically pretty much it. That is our MTV closing event. Oh, wait, there's one more. Oh, go on, please. Talk.
Really special. Kenny Dope and I have had a company called Masters at Work that we've had for many years, and we might get together this winter and pull something together to come out and tour next year. And who knows, at our Sunset Ritual party, we may do a special Masters at Work event. You know, Anane and myself really love bringing great surprises, and I think that'll be a great one to have.
That's amazing. So you just heard that. The Masters at Work, reunited, Sunset Rituals, here we go. So we are going to be continuing this. So Sunset Ritual, as you can hear, is literally growing and growing and growing and growing. It's really exciting times. We have been fortunate enough as part of Asahi and MTV to be joining these guys for their Saturday residency at possibly, I would say, one of the most stunning venues on the island. I think it's kind of undisputed, right, guys?
Oh, yes. I mean, you know, the Blue Marlin, I mean, this man, Yele, really had a vision. He came here and did something incredible, and I think a lot of people are learning from what he's doing. And I mean, you know, I think he's opening one in Dubai in the beginning of the year, so that's something that's going to happen real soon. They're spreading all over, and they want us to bring Sunset Ritual over with them, so we're really excited about that, and we want to just conquer the world and have you partying at a beach near us.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll be at every one. Thank you so much for joining us. So this is the MTV closing event. This is Sunset Ritual, sponsored by Asahi. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.